Hello everyone, my WW2 here, and ever since Armored Division's explosive resistance got buffed, there's definitely no denying it provides a lot of protection now against all forms of explosives in World War II. But I never personally found a full breakdown of just how strong this resistance is, so in this video I will be testing just how much Armored protects you from each and every lethal equipment, and as well as just grouping up results for other explosives like launchers, in which I found in my other videos. And additionally, I also tested if this buff also applies to Hunker as well, as I noticed it wasn't explicitly stated in the Division overhaul patch notes. And just to get things started, let's go over all the lethal equipment and see how each particular explosive goes up against Armored. As you can see from the chart on screen, Armored reduces the effects of all lethal equipment significantly by 80% as stated in the patch notes. But in game, this reduction will actually allow full health Armored users to survive most lethals even at very close range. However, I should note that the frag grenade, the satchel charge, and the S-mine while crouching are unable to kill an Armored user at full health. But meanwhile, all the other explosives will have a very pitiful one-hit kill radius against Armored users, so in a sense, you might as well treat them as two-hit kills only, as killing an Armored user with one hit from one of these will be very unlikely. However, back when the patch recently came out, many people reported that sticking an Armored user with a sticky grenade would not grant a kill. So I was very surprised with my testing when I found out that a sticky grenade will even kill an Armored user, even if it's not stuck to them. But granted, this distance is very short, however. But anyways, an honorable mention goes to the double S-mine setup, as it can kill a full health Armored user out to quite a far distance. In fact, the double S-mine pretty much reverts the Armored blast resistance. And as a side note, despite the double S-mine having this amount of damage, it is still unable to kill regular players when prone, even if they're directly under the S-mine. But it does push out the kill radius when crouching out to roughly the same distance as standing to regular players. And now as for the other explosives such as launchers and the rifle grenade, if you watched my previous videos, you'll have seen that I already covered these weapons quite in depth, so I'll just include the same charts down below in the description. But if you have missed these videos, without Armored Division, the blast radius of these launchers are already quite small, but using Armored Division will reduce this all the way down so that a direct impact is required for a kill. But now, since we have the kill ranges of explosives against Armored users, it'll be very easy to see how Hunker compares to those ranges. And after some quick tests, there seems to be absolutely no difference between Armored and Hunker, meaning that it was probably buffed to match Armored back when the Division update was released. So any stats that I just mentioned in this video will also apply to players using Hunker as well. So just to sum things up in this quick video, while Armored reduces the one-hit kill radius of explosives very dramatically, it still leaves them very weak and pretty much open to any kind of attack afterwards. So in a sense, Armored and Hunker are only particularly good against randomly thrown nades and explosives from a distance, as they'll usually be in a safe place to recover in that case, rather than being in the heat of battle. However, a really good counter to Armored is using Expeditionary Division. As from my personal experience, this is extremely effective against them, as Armored or Hunker user is hit by an explosive, they'll just be instantly marked on your minimap for 6 seconds in real time. This will provide you with an ample amount of opportunity to finish them off, as they'll be in a most likely weakened state and probably won't expect to be marked on your minimap. But that's all for this relatively short video, And don't forget, I've also placed links in the description below to the charts featured. And with that, hopefully you found this information useful, and until the next video.